Okay, so now that we have our line work and our strike and dips imported onto the map, now we want to start filling in the map unit polygons. So using our existing Strabo lines, this makes it super easy. So what we want to do is we're going to start editing under our contacts and faults. And what's important is we want to go to this blue sort of symbol under the table of contents. We want to make sure that our Strabo lines, our contacts and faults are selectable. So you click this blue. So if they're down here, you're going to want to make them actually selectable. So this will allow us to join our Strabo lines with our pre-existing contacts and faults. So if we grab here, this is some Strabo lines. In order to finish this polygon, we're going to go to create features, and we're just going to finish this contact like this. And then if we use this black arrow, we can select both of these lines, and we use this tool called construct polygons. So this we want to do Madeira. Okay, you see how it didn't actually work here, and that's because these lines were not actually properly closed. So you can either finish closing them like this, and then grabbing them again and trying to construct polygons. So the reason why it's not working is because there's still actually some space in between the lines. There's an easy way to fix that though. You just increase this cluster tolerance. So let's go to 1 meters. Notice now it finishes the polygon even if the lines aren't perfectly closed. And nice thing about this feature is it already labels it with the appropriate map label and color. So we're going to want to use our line work to to construct all of these polygons and ultimately fill in our map. So here we've got another polygon of Madeira. So let's construct that polygon. Sweet. Super easy, super fast. If you want, this is sort of my recommendation. When you're drawing on the lines, it's nice to have the program snap to the features for you. In order to change that, you're going to go under Editor, and you're going to go under Snapping Window. I suggest having Map Border, Strabo lines, and contacts and faults all selected. So for example, let's try filling in this big polygon here. So we have this big line that's not actually how I mapped it, it's just for demonstration. Let's finish this polygon. So we're going to grab a contact, and notice when you go towards the end of this line, it'll actually grab on, it'll snap to it. And then also it snaps along this map border very nice. So if we just go along the map border, we can finish this polygon. Click along the border, and right about here. And then here, notice how it snaps to that line. Double click, and that will finish the polygon. So now we're going to take this black arrow, and you select all the line segments of what you want to fill. Okay, so that everything looks good. Notice how we have these Madeira polygons already filled in. So if you try to just do this as Pioneer, it might not let you originally. That's because we have these polygons that are inset. So in order to get around that, we do construct polygons. We have to select use existing features in target. So this will tell the program to ignore these polygons that will be inside. Oh, something's missing. Let's try increasing our tolerance. So that usually fixes. So if you get that error message, it usually means that your lines aren't fully closed up. So if you just increase the cluster tolerance, it tries harder to make the polygon.